Hello guys, this is Vysh from Vysh IAS and today we are going to continue the class 6th NCERT, and this is the last chapter for class 6th, that is about temples, paintings and books, and so it's more of a art and culture aspect and lot of important definitions are there. So I'm sure all the 11 chapters we have done in class 6 we have learned at least one new thing from every chapter. Okay, so that is the benefit of reading NCERTs. Okay, everywhere we got lot of terminologies, lot of things which UPSC can pick up and form statements. So I hope it had helped, and if you want practice MCQs, mock MCQs, we have a huge collection. We have 225 MCQs just based on NCERTs, ancient NCERT. So try to get it from us from this Facebook page. Okay, the link is given here. Please join the Facebook page, subscribe to this YouTube channel also, because lot of new series are going to come in this month and next month. Okay, January, February we are going to be having lot of content for you, which is important for 2018 exam. So please spread this channel to all the fellow aspirants, all the groups, all the pages, please make it reach maximum audience. Okay, only then we'll also feel like making new and new videos and series for you. So let's begin today's class, that is the NCERT class 6th chapter 12, that is the last chapter. So first they are telling about something called the iron pillar. Okay, and this is a very unique pillar, or a very what is architectural marvel, you can tell. Lot of architectural marvels you will be seeing in this particular chapter. And here there is an inscription by the name Chandra, so they are assuming like it was belonging to the Gupta dynasty. Okay, Chandragupta we have seen the last chapter. So, and this pillar is at Mehrauli, Delhi, and the one important feature is this: there is no rusting happening for this iron pillar. Okay, so that is one unique thing. Whatever other buildings, other iron structures, even made by other nations, European countries and all, it will after some years it will get degraded. But this thing, there is no rusting, and that is why it is very famous. Okay, it is about 1500 years ago and no rusting. So that's about iron pillar Chandragupta. Now about the temple structures they will begin. So first they are telling what is a stupa. Okay, you need to know few definitions here. So stupa actually means mount. Okay, and several kind of stupa is there: round, tall, big, small and all. And now one important term you have to know is this particular thing, relic casket. Okay, this relic casket is nothing but a box which will be there in the center of the stupa. Okay, small box placed at the center or the heart of the stupa. And what it will contain? It will contain the bodily remains such as teeth, bone, ashes of Buddha or his followers, and things they used, and precious stones, coins. So many things are there. So UPSC put a statement like relic casket in ancient history was a small box and it contains, and they give 1, 2, 3 option and ask you to choose 1 and 2, 2 and 3 and all these things will be there. Okay, bodily remains are there, precious stones are there, coins are there, because we will be sometimes thinking precious stones won't be there or maybe coins are not there. So all these things are there. Okay, in relic casket. Then later it is covered by a mud brick or something, and then on top of that dome like structure is made. That is how stupa is formed. That is the story of how stupa evolved or what stupa contains. Okay, now pictures they will show. Most famous one will be Sanchi stupa, which is in Madhya Pradesh. I asked this question in a previous video also. Tell me in which new currency note there is the Sanchi stupa in the back side. Okay, 4 or 5 new notes have come after demonetization, and we know it has a different image. So like a 2000 rupee note had the Mangalyaan mission, the Mars mission. So similarly one of the note had this Sanchi stupa. Tell me in comment section, so that me and also others will also know, okay, which one is that. So try to tell in comment section. Another definition is Pradakshina Patha. It is nothing but the this walking path around this particular structure. Okay, that is this Pradakshina Patha. Okay, so surrounded by railings. Then entrance path will be there through gateways, like you see here. It will be a gateway, and then devotees walk around the stupa in clockwise direction, like most people do in all the temples nowadays. So that is about the overall structure. Stupa, there will be a dome, there will be gateway, there will be Pradakshina Patha with railings, and clockwise direction they will be walking around it. Then okay, again Sanchi Stupa picture you would have already seen. Then decorated with sculptures, painted walls. These are just important features of it. Okay, in case, so that if the image is there in your mind, you can able to form these statements anyway. So deities like Vishnu, Shiva, Durga was worshipped. Then another thing is Garbhagriha, another term. Okay, when you learn the Nagara style and Dravida style, that is the temple styles in India, you will again learn in detail. Okay, how it is different in each of the styles. But in general, Garbhagriha means the place where that chief deity is there. Okay, the main shrine is there, right? That is Garbhagriha. And the tall tower which you see, okay, the outside tower, that is called Shikhara. Okay, the tower. Okay, so here if you see, there's a big thing. What you see is Shikara. Inside this, that Garbhagriha will be there, and also then at gateway I told you, Pradakshina Path I told you. So just try to recollect all of these things. Those pictures are early temple at Bhitargaon, Uttar Pradesh. Okay, this picture, 1500 years ago in baked brick and stone. Okay, this one baked brick and stone in Uttar Pradesh. The other one is a monolithic temple at Mahabalipuram. 2015 MCQ have come based on this in UPSC exam. Okay, so it is important. Mahabalipuram, a rocket structure, it was asked in UPSC. So here again it is in near Tamil Nadu. So again it's telling the same thing. Okay, stone cutter, laid bricks and also it's a rock cut structure. So this is the image of that. Okay, it's a monolithic one. Okay, from one rock it is all made. So Garbhagriha we saw, Shikhara we saw, then Mandapa. Mandapa is like the space where everybody comes and assemble. Okay, the hall kind of thing where people come and assemble. That is Mandapa. Aihole I told you it was the capital of the Chalukyas. So this is a very important structure. Aihole you can go visit even now. It is in Karnataka. It is the Durga temple built 1400 years ago. Okay, it's a very beautiful structure, such an old structure, and still it's maintained. Like this, there are many places. Okay, there is Hampi of the Vijayanagara dynasty, Chitradurga of the Vijayanagara dynasty. Then Lepakshi is there in the Karnataka Andhra border. These places I have visited personally. It is very a peaceful place also because they have maintained it so well, and it will be a big open space with these kind of structures. So if you sit there itself for some time, it's like a very peaceful environment. Okay, you should all try to visit someday. So that is about those structures. Now again more things are there. This picture which you see, it's actually a Jain monastery. Okay, Jain monastery in Orissa, two-story building. So again, like this beautiful things are there in the Ajanta Ellora also there. And also there is another thing in Rashtrakutas when we learn about a mysterious Ellora temple. Okay, in YouTube also there is a video like even today's engineers, they can't believe like humans can make such a structure in those days. Okay, because that is that much impossible kind of feat, and you have to see that documentary. It's a very interesting, very small documentary, and it tells like humanly it is not possible, and they tell even the existence of aliens and all kind of stories. But the way which they present, we ourselves will believe or think like it is true. Humans cannot build that. Okay, because that is a one mountain carved inwards. Okay, when a mountain is carved inward, like that means the rock has to be moved, and then inside whatever is remaining is the structure of the temple. But that temple is so precisely formed with the height, length, weight, whatever you see. Connecting bridges are there, lot of things are there with the drainage system, with balconies. So many things are there which you cannot imagine like humans at that time can build it. Okay, so even the name of the founder of that is not there in any of the books. Okay, only thing is like it was there in the time of Rashtrakutas, and it is also because whoever is the king at that time, it is actually connected to that person, but there is no proof like he was the one who built it or nothing like that. So that is why it is very mysterious. Try to Google that. Okay, in YouTube just put it the mysterious Ellora temple, you will get it. Okay. So that's so like there are a lot of temples inside within India, which is very splendid. Again, this selling kings and queens used to what to say, spend a lot to or dedicate a lot to build all these temples because it was even a symbol of power for them. Okay, there's no much data here other than that. They're just telling their investment. Then this painting at Ajanta, 2017 MCQ, it was asked like Padmapani Bodhisattva. Where is it found? Okay, here it's clearly mentioned painting from Ajanta. Okay, this was the question. Option A was Ajanta also for that question. So again telling about and paintings, it were all very marvelous, and it was done with these kind of glowing kind of colors. So even the dark time you can see the images. So that is what this whole paragraph is telling, and everything would be obviously natural. There is no chemicals or something like that. Plants and animal minerals and all were used. Okay, images also were like all that kind of thing. Okay, human activity, hunting, and all those things, and even Buddhism related lot of things are there. You know, Ajanta cave is like mostly dedicated to Buddhism. Okay, both Hinayana and Mahayana, and Ellora will have 3 religions. Okay, that is also a UPSC statement in 2-3 years back. Like, which is the cave which has the 3 kind of religion in it. Okay, Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism. So that is Ellora caves. Now, very important books which UPSC have asked multiple times. Tamil epic. Okay. Silappadigaram is one famous thing, and it is written by someone called Ilango, and the story is about a person called Kovalan who had a wife name is Kannagi. Okay, Kovalan and Kannagi, but this person in Puhar, where was it? We studied this in Chola dynasty. Okay, that Movendra time, Puhar or Kaveri Patnam is the center of Chola. Okay, Puhar. Then Kovalan and Kannagi husband and wife, and Madhavi is like the lover of Kovalan. So this love story thing is there in Silappathigaram. Not only love story, there is also being told like these two will leave the city, husband and wife, and then after that wrongly accused for something, Kovalan, and he was I think some punishment was given, okay, Kovalan to death. So Kannagi will with that full grief and anger destroy the entire city of Madurai. So Madurai city, okay, Puhar, Madurai, all these are related to this particular thing. Why I told this story is because now one more book will come, okay. After Silappathigaram, after many years, one more book will come which is called as Manimekalai, okay. This Manimekalai is written by Sattanar. This is also Tamil epic, famous Tamil epic, and here they are telling about the daughter. Manimekalai is actually the daughter of that Kovalan and that lover, okay, Kovalan and Madhavi. So we learned all these things because UPSC have started asking these things also. Because I told you last time it was Malavika Agnimitram, and they told like what is it, and the choice was something like this only, love story of a prince or something. Okay, so you should know these things. There are only 2-3 books are there, so it's very easy to remember. Silappathigaram by Ilango, Manimekalai by Sattanar. Okay, one was that love story and the revenge taken, or that destroying the city of Madurai by Kannagi, and this is about the story of Manimekalai, the daughter of Kovalan and Madhavi. Okay, so that's about that two things. And again, Kalidasa we have seen multiple times. One more book we saw, Abhijnana Shagundalam. Now another book is Meghaduta. Here Meghaduta, it's like the cloud will act as, monsoon cloud will act as a messenger. Okay, Meghdut. So monsoon cloud will act as a messenger between lovers. Only that is important. Remaining all these stories, leave it. Okay, so that is about Kalidasa and Meghdut. Now Puranas. Puranas is another term. Okay, we saw like Vedas, we saw Upanishads, we saw. Now next is Puranas. Now Puranas is it's about gods and goddesses, Vishnu, Shiva, Durga, Parvati. Okay, and another thing is like one important statement here you have to remember is this was actually heard by everybody, including women and Shudras, which are not allowed, who are not allowed to study the Vedas. Vedas time and Upanishad time, if you remember, the others were, these people were just kept away. Okay, but Puranas, it was open to all. That is the difference between Puranas and Vedas. And so Puranas, only that much you need to know. It is stories about god and goddesses. Then there is 2 Sanskrit epics. 2 Tamil epics we saw, now 2 Sanskrit epic is Mahabharata and Ramayana, which is the most popular one. TV serial, movies, everything has come. Ram Leela, you know, and lot of dances are dedicated to all these kind of dramas. Then Mahabharata, what it is, the Kauravas Pandyas, who were cousins, were fighting for the kingdom and all those things. Hastinapura was the place name. You would have seen this when we saw the Mahajanapada's map in class, chapter 2 or something. This map, it was there in the map. Okay. So again, telling Bhagavad Gita is also included in the Mahabharata. Then Ramayana story they are telling about Ravana, Sita coming back and all those things, coming back victorious. Ayodhya is in the news all the time because of the temple issue. Then Valmiki is the writer, okay, and the other one, Mahabharata, writer is Vyasa, okay, here it is, Vyasa, Veda Vyasa, he is the one who is telling, who compiled both the Bhagavad Gita and the, Puranas and the Mahabharatas. Bhagavad Gita is just a chapter in it, like where Arjuna is being advised by Krishna, okay. So that is about that. Now, ordinary people, okay, then next is the Jatakas or the Panchatantra. You would have seen story books of this, you would have all read also in the NR classes or in at home you would be having this Panchatantra tales and all. Okay, very interesting stories are there. Many animal related stories will be there. Like animals will be the central characters. Okay, Jatakas, Panchatantra. Humans are also there, but animal related fables are also there. So, stories are shown in the stupas and in paintings in Ajanta and all. Okay, so that stories also in pictorial way it is present in Ajanta caves. Again, one story is there, not important. Story of a monkey king. You can read it whenever you have time, but not important for exam. Then they are telling about Aryabhatta, okay, a mathematician and an astronomer, very important person. Okay, these are all during the Gupta time, okay, Kalidasa, Aryabhatta and all. And Sanskrit, he wrote a book in Sanskrit, Aryabhatyam, okay. Also there is something called Arya Siddhanta. Later you will learn something called Panchasiddhata. Panchasiddhata is a different person. I will teach you when it comes, but remember that Arya Siddhanta is Aryabhatta's work, and Aryabhatyam is also his work, okay. And he stated that the day and night were caused by rotation of the earth, okay. So rotation of the earth on its axis, many detailed things he told. Sun is rising and setting every day. Then he developed a scientific explanation for eclipses also. Circumference of a circle. Many important discoveries are there which he did, and he has writings proof for that. Then zero, the number zero. It's not like the number zero, but the symbol zero, okay. There was, of course, there is a number. It's not like people did not count anything after 9. People used to count and they have it, but they did not have a proper organized numerical system. Okay, so that is why the symbol of 0 was invented by this person, and later it was taken by Arabs and then spread to Europe. So now internationally the world is accepted the symbol of 0 and we know it. So this is the story of many books, personalities. I hope you have got a lot of factual data from here. So make a note of it. And elsewhere, what was happening at this time? China, paper was invented. Okay, and after that, paper became a very what is a crucial thing. Everyday daily life we need. Okay, so it's telling about that story. Very important match the following. This is, if you have understood my lecture, you would be able to match it. Okay, stupa means mound. Okay, shikara means that tower. Mandapa means people place in temple, that's a hall where people would assemble. Garbhagriha is the place where the image of the deity, the main shrine, is installed. Pradakshina Pata is that circular path around the stupa which will have that railings also. Fill in the blanks also, just to recall whatever we learned. Okay, great astronomer was Aryabhatta. Stories about God and goddesses is there in Puranas. Another important Puranas thing is that even Shudras and women can hear it. Then author of Sanskrit Ramayana is Valmiki, and two Tamil epics is Silapadigaram by Ilango and Manimekalai by Satyanar. Okay, so hope you understood the whole story and it will be there in your mind. Okay, this is going to repeat in multiple classes, but this is UPSC's favorite topics also. That is why I made you do these questions. So I'll come up with class 7 soon. Please give feedback. There is very limited feedback. There is nothing or no motivation for me to continue the series itself. So please give your feedback. So till then, enjoy your learning. Thank you and have a nice day.